please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so we're generated? No, so you're notified. I don't know where I got generated from. Really? Genuinely? I wasn't even thinking of anything generating anything when you're notified when new videos drop. So there you go. The first fluff of the day. Not doing bad. It could be worse. Listen. At least I didn't end up moving the camera by mistake. Things could always go worse. That's something you want to remember in life. Whenever you screw up, you got to go, things could always go worse. My advice I give to, this is actually true, I do this. In my local synagogue, when a boy of his, a family I know anyway, is his, this go really badly, it's his bar mitzvah, right? I say to him, listen, well, for a bar mitzvah, if you don't know, you have this morning service on Saturday mornings, where you read the big Bible scroll, the Old Testament in a big scroll form, and you read it, and there's lots of laws of how to read it, like how you pronounce this and that and everything. So the little bar mitzvah boy, the 13-year-old, he reads it because he's old enough to do it now. That's the thing, and his voice is always breaking. It's really kind of cute, right? They always do it. They're all nervous. They're all scared they're going to screw up. Some of them do, right? It happens. So I say to them, to help reduce the tension on the day of their mitzvah, I see when their father goes, say, I shake the hand, I say mazel tov, and say, listen, I'm going to make this offer to you. I'll make it to all the bar mitzvah boys. Here's what I do. If you screw up, look over me and wink. I'll drop my pants and moon the shul, and then whenever's looking, set fire to I was going to say the bimmer. It's the thing in the middle, right? Set fire there, and nobody's going to remember you screwed up, right? No problem. That's normally met quite well. I haven't had to do it yet, okay? No one screwed up that bad. Anyway, hello, my name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. 5, ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. A couple of minutes in, we're getting there. Mental health. Oh, there's a lot of it about. Actually, there's not. There's a lot of lack of it about, isn't there? We are living in a mental health crisis. I think we've been living in a mental health crisis for about 5-6 years, actually. I think people are mental. I think people were driven completely insane over politics, on both sides of the Atlantic. I think Trump made people completely insane, right? And they're getting ready to be completely insane and going, oh no, he's going to come. He's going to be president again. He's going to be back. I mean, unless he's assassinated or something, which could happen. I know why people are upset. It's the best economy in our lives and world peace. But nobody can run that through their heads, because that means they're wrong, and that's like it breaks people. Being wrong breaks people, which is what we're going to be seeing in this video here. This is from a couple of nights ago. When we've had this thing called toxic fandom. And they are toxic. They're the worst people around, right? They're absolutely horribly immoral people who go around saying they are the most moral people. There's really nothing good about them whatsoever. Well, that's not true. There's good about everything. Everybody and everything. But I think this being raised without values in an internet world has made people mentally ill, right? I think that's a fair way of saying it. And I think we're just seeing it come to the fore now. I mean, look, they've been mentally ill for years. If you're a sort of person that believes that having a penis doesn't make you a man, that's fine, right? YouTube doesn't believe that. YouTube would be mad if I say that having a penis only makes you a man. I'm not going to say that on YouTube. No. But if you're when you're screaming at somebody that, somebody who's clearly male, very masculine, is a woman and should be given that gold medal, that sounds like you're being bonkers, right? That sounds like mental illness. And I'm joking, but I'm telling the truth at the same time. It's a funny truth, but it feels like this is genuine mental ill health. So there's a couple of instances that I saw on this. I think this was from Saturday night. Saturday night, Sunday night. Because it's been getting a lot worse in Doctor Who, right? It's been getting a lot worse in Doctor Who fandom because, look, essentially Jodie Whittaker completely and totally failed, and they put their entire self-worth into it. Along with, I think, a lot of the worldview behind making Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who has completely and totally failed. And they're getting a lot worse, right? They're getting a lot worse, they're getting a lot more confused, getting a lot more angry, getting this. But I think they're starting to realise as well something's not entirely right, right? Something's not entirely right. Well, at least the first person in this video, the second person, not so much. But, that's basically my take on it. I think we are living in a mental health crisis, and I think this is actually it, right? This is actually it. What's it about it? I don't bloody know. I do not bloody know. But understanding a problem is the first part of being able to deal with it. Fine. Like, share, subscribe, comment, although things are very good. If you're somebody who very strongly disagrees with me, who say this type of behavior isn't mental illness, right? It's totally normal, it's totally stunning, it's totally brave. If you're one of those people, that's groovy. Come on my channel and talk to me. And this won't be a got you. I would like to have a conversation, like a genuine conversation, right? Because I just think the things that are going on in the name of LGBTQIA plus pride is evil. And I'm not talking about people having to sleep with each other or being of the same sex, even though I am a Bible-thumping, creationist who thinks the Old Testament is real, right? So is a real genuine set of morals. Although you should know, right? People think the Old Testament is like, oh, kill the gays. No, that doesn't happen. It's a Jewish legal thing. Certainly, same-sex relations are something that an Old Testament God isn't happy about, right? Doesn't think it's good. That's a whole greater conversation. But in terms of death penalty, I mean, you've got to. Okay, everyone's got to have the shared moral standard. Everyone's basically got to believe in the same God and the same religion and subscribe to it and be warned about it and do it purposefully, right? Publicly, right? It's got to be public. There's so many hoops you need to jump through when you go like, oh yeah, even without straight sex, that's probably not good, right? So, but yeah, because people don't really know anything about the Bible in the bottom, but I don't think it says kill the faggots. No, it's that's in my rabbinic opinion. I don't think that's what the Bible is saying. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. That's probably what the Bible is saying. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Especially the right. Yes. Don't look at the Bible yourself. I'll do it for you. It's saying like, share, subscribe, comment. Right, that's 100% what we're saying. If you want to be super nice, and you want to be nice to God, right? All this does actually qualify as blasphemy if I don't say I'm joking. I mean, listen, I can't speak for God. Maybe he would like you sharing, subscribing. It seems like a reasonable thing. I don't know. Give it a punt. See what happens. If you get struck by lightning, I was wrong. I don't think you can get struck by lightning. I don't. Maybe you win the lottery. Give it a try. Especially over a Rumble. The chance of you winning the lottery if you subscribe to me on Rumble is far higher. Oh, yeah. That's science, baby. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. Everything's in the video, don't you? I stream every day onto Rumble, YouTube, and Twitter, 5 p.m. UK time. That's basically we can find me. Join me for a live stream. It's a lot of fun. Now, let me hand it to me from a couple of nights ago. So, Tales of Everyday Insanity. This first one is from somebody. I gotta look up her Twitter again. She's like a Doctor Who author, right? She's done. She's the author of. Here, I'll show you. Doing. I'm just reading her Twitter feed, right? Which to me seems to be her talking about her mental ill health surrounding the Jodie Whittaker era of Doctor Who. That just seems to be what she's talking about. Oh, right, one thing. Hang on. I was going to share her who she is. So she's also a Doctor Who quiz book writer, Inked Who, and marketing person, right? So she's, certainly out there like a professional person, right? That wrote that as the. Oh, I thought that was. I thought somebody had a hand on her head. I didn't realize it was Standy of. Was it Dr. Ruth? Right. Fine. So a professional person going somewhere, right? John the White said, John, I have two things you've got to see, right? The second story you have got to see. I was going to send it to you, but I thought I'll do it here because it's just easier to explain. I think this is genuine craziness, but anyway, so that we'll start with Beth over here because so she writes, I'm actually not very good at dealing with criticism or hate towards the Jodie era Doctor Who because it feels very personal. Well, firstly, I'm glad that we're finally admitting it, right? Because you've acted like it was very personal. I don't mind that you like the Jodie era Doctor Who. I like shitty Doctor Who too. I like Terror of the Vervoid, and don't tell me it's not shitty. Yes, it is, and I love it. Stop. Right? I like a lot of shitty shit. Okay? I don't make you crazy when we go, oh, that shit, because it is. Oh, well, try being a Doctor Who fan in the 80s. Man, you had to be able to deal, darling. Because in the 80s, like, people saw good special effects, just not on TV. There's not the BBC TV. They did if they turned to ITV and watched Buck Rogers. Oh, the humiliation every week. It was. Don't. You know, I feel very well when many of us, especially women, were attacked for so long for simply enjoying it. I don't think you were attacked. Right? I don't think you were. If you were, you shouldn't have been. But I don't think you were attacked for enjoying it. I think you were attacked for being hateful to other people, probably. Right? I don't think you just go, oh, isn't this? I don't think you were attacked for enjoying it. Maybe you were. All right. I haven't seen people be. Oh yeah, yes, you have. But I think that's like in the heat of a ongoing spats about Doctor Who, which your people started all the time because you couldn't have any criticism you called a fascism. And wanting a female doctor. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, that's the point. I don't think you were enjoying because it was objectively very poor, right? You just wanted to be a female doctor, and you that want we fans felt was very selfish because you put that above what the majority of human beings wanted, right? And we saw that evidence with the crash in ratings because all it had going for it was that she was a female doctor, not that she had any aptitude in any way, shape, or form of being a female doctor, right? She was absolutely terrible. I don't want to tell you. Look, what did the ratings look like? The ratings told the full story. Yeah. So that's what your desire for the female doctor overweighing everything else cost us, right? And it cost you having a good female doctor. Also, I also think her era was unfairly judged. It was judged so fairly. God, he got so many passes for so much shit for things other eras did, but don't get the same flack for. Well, again, if you do something that's like searing with hatred, I don't know, like what? I have to tell you, maybe I have a point. If I log on here now and say any bit, genuinely gets me anxiety. Don't say I can spout off, but you can spout off, but I can't. I can't respond to this. No, of course I can. This sounds like you're not well. Young female fans also bore the brunt of much other sections of fandom didn't like the era, and it's painful to look back at that. I'm sorry, it was shit. I wanted to like it too. I'm sorry, it was shit, but it was shit. I don't want to tell you. Look, you know, in America right now that every conspiracy theory has just been confirmed. Like the FBI, they basically did a 3-year coup to get rid of to stop Trump becoming president and then get rid of his presidency. Right? That's not a conspiracy theory. That's everything everybody thought was going on actually was confirmed in court. Right? Confirmed in Congress. Right? This now fact, right? Same with this. We all knew what was going on. And it's, what can I tell you? You weren't attacked. You weren't the bullied. You were the bully. And I think you're crying that you don't have the power of being a bully anymore. What was it, how much other sections of fandom didn't like that era, and it's painful to look back at on a lot of that time. Again, I'm sorry, it was shit. I'm sorry that you got in people. I don't know what you're saying happened, right? I don't know what really did happen. I don't really trust anybody espousing this point of view to tell the truth, frankly. Right? I've just seen despicable, immoral behavior from everybody espousing this kind of this worldview. Anyway, I get that that this is a personal issue. Well done. Thank you. Can you leave me alone? As well, but makes me sad that I had to remove myself from a lot of Doctor Who stuff and limit my time. Well, if you can't interact with people disagreeing with you, then yes, you did have to do that. Wow. Right. Me. We've loved Doctor Who all our life, and you demanded it was changed, seemingly irrevocably. I think Russ Lever is going to fix it, but probably at the cost of chicks with dicks, right? Is he going to get rid of all the children bullshit? Yes, but we're going to have lots of chicks with dicks. Okay, that's how it's working out, right? Thank you for that. Thank you for making the world that having Doctor Who with chicks with dicks is better than the alternative. Fuck me. That's a sorry story. Why do I think it's the end of the world? Because the better option is it's going to be Doctor Who with chicks with dicks. Ugh. Go. Time for Doctor Who. Let's get chicks with dicks on. Yay. This has been my Sunday thought. Anyway. And this is a professional who's written a book, okay? Due to how toxic things got over an era that was groundbreaking for many of us. It was shit. I'm sorry you liked it. I'm sorry it was shit. Because particularly because as soon as I see it, I get anxious. We all did. It was awful. Right? Don't put that down to your mental ill health. I mean, maybe your mental ill health, you have to convince yourself you liked it, right? That you might remember you conditioning yourself like an episode of The Prisoner. No, you're left-handed, number 12. That's the way people convince themselves. It's like, I don't know, all these people screaming about being trans, right? Maybe they're not. Maybe they just want to be confirmed they're trans because they don't believe it themselves. Again, I don't need anybody to scream, oh, yay, being Jewish is so cool. Matzo balls, yay! I mean, fuck. Oh, if I got Indian tonight. Real Indian, like vegan Indian. Oh, very excited. Also, I just want to say that everyone has allowed their opinion, and it's absolutely fair enough. Well, thank you for that. I think I'm just personally not very good at hearing about it because the era of how much hate and negativity I've experienced in the general, you're wrong, this era is bad, but you're welcome to like it. I mean, I think objectively the era is bad, but you're welcome to bloody like it. I definitely agree with you. This bloke, that's really weird. It's really shit that fans of this era were and still are attacked. Oh, again, they were just wanting a female doctor. Yes, you are attacked for that because it's essentially a bigoted worldview that is immoral, that only causes misery and destruction. So yes, it's like, all they did was vote for Hitler, and I'm attacked for that. Oh, yes. Yes, you are. Yes. Yeah. Here's the bottom line. We think you're immoral for that. All right. I want it like, yes, we think and they think it only caused misery, pain, and destruction. No one did well out of it, did they? So that needed to, and I'm glad it did happen. Well, it could have done it. I think it probably did need to happen. I agree with you. Shame you fucked it up. All right. Shame it was a wasted opportunity. But that doesn't change the fact for me that it's almost certainly my least favorite hero of the show, motherfucker. Okay, whatever. I think it's fine to dislike it, but I feel the responsibility is response of the era is to disproportionate to response to the no. This has been the worst it's ever been in fandom. Okay, no. However disproportionate you think it is, it's wrong. This has been. I was around in the cancellation, right? I was around with the Get JNT Must Go. This has been way worse. Way, way worse, right? And like by a long way, right? Without having millions of other people respond, say it's the worst era. You enjoy it. Again, I'm one of the most visceral critics. I'm happy for you to like it, right? It just waffles on for a long time. Me, whatever. I don't need to be mean to them. That's not at all what I'm saying. No, practically it is, because any criticism I was called a Nazi, fascist, bigot, and paedophile. Right? I'm not exaggerating. I was called all of those things because I tore apart this piece of shit era that tore apart something that I loved. Right? So, and I think everybody watching loved. Right? That's don't underplay the general shittiness of or something. So look, I think that's what I'm talking about. Her mental issues with mental health, right? I really do. So over here it gets a little bit weirder, right? It gets a little bit stranger. Do I have the original post anywhere? I think I do. Hang on, because on Friday I reported about a thing. Did I get rid of it? I think I did get rid of it. Hang on. That's a pain. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Good. I think we do need to see it in context. All I'm saying is, Beth, you need to allow other people to breathe and speak, right? I mean, bottom line, right? You need to be able to coexist with it. No one was attacking you. Right? Like really no one was attacking you. Or maybe they were. Listen, I don't know. If you can show me, the trouble is I just don't trust anyone anymore. Right? If you can show me what you're talking about, that's great. And I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying I don't believe you. Right? I'm sorry that I don't believe you. Right? But it's just I can't, right? I can't anymore. Let me see if I can find I'm looking for this original post. A few days ago, so I probably got to go back like 9 months. Oh, well, that's her. That's the original feed. So the story I think we're about to see wasn't. I don't think it's entirely real. Okay. Here it is. And it throws the first part of the story into somewhat question as well. Okay. So, all right. Fine. This, I think, probably is real, right? This, I think, probably did happen because it seems to authentically written not to be real. So this person posted on, I think, William Who's Twitter feed saying, "Oh, look what I get for saying I just want Shooty and Jeff, whatever his name is, to hook up." Oh, so this guy apparently sends her a message saying, "Quit talking nonsense, yeah, fucking lunatic," she says. Saying the doctor was never straight. And wanting him to be gay because you're an insecure bitch. I think you're insecure. I don't direct message anyone abusive things, okay? I mean, unless they know you know them, right? Don't never direct message anything abusive to a stranger, right? Never do that. That's always bad. You know, like if you're at a convention and there's a cosplayer who looks hot, You're never allowed to touch, okay? And then, unless they say, please touch, and then please touch. Right. But anyway, I kind of agree with his point. Who thinks the worlds are revolved around your retarded propaganda? It's like you are clueless that making Doctor Who gay will kill the ratings with a large percent of the fan base. Yeah, it's actually true, right? Making Doctor Who gay will kill the show, I think. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think people have any... you can make him flamboyant, but I don't think you can make him gay, right? I don't think people have any tolerance for that. And I here's the thing. I think people have far less tolerance now for trans characters than they did 6 months ago. I think by the time we get to next year, it's going to be really people are not happy to see them, right? What can I say? You shove something down someone's throat, they get a little sick of it. Who thinks the world's around? It's like yeah. Yes, you are woke and quit getting triggered over it, you pussy. Again, don't send abusive messages. So he went on to what's the name thing and go, oh, look what I have to deal with. And then I'm so sorry I have to deal with this. I am so sorry. Oh. So then there was a follow-up to the story today. And I'm not sure I entirely believe it, right? That she said she got this message from Ncuti Gatwa. Maybe she did. Maybe she... and here's the only reason I doubt it. I don't think he acts like a 14-year-old girl. Maybe he does. Maybe this is... Or maybe this isn't acting like a 14-year-old girl and I'm out of touch, right? But this to me seems like it's acting like a 14-year-old girl said, I'm sorry you received such a horrible message from the awful guy. He's been blocked and deleted from my account. Reported him extensively. No grown-up is reporting anybody extensively. Really? What is it going to assign to your mum? Again, maybe this is real. But no, it's not. Which means I don't trust the first one either. I think the first one probably was real. I can't stand stuff like that. Really hope you're okay. Lots of love. Shoots. What's that you smell? Is that dog? Is that cat? No, that's bullshit. I think I'm smelling bullshit. Don't you? I think I'm smelling bullshit. I don't believe it. Maybe it's true. Okay, I think maybe it's true, but boy, I don't think it is. Of course, they all love it. Love him. He's going to be such a powerful and kind ambassador. If this is true, say goodbye to young Israel. I mean, young Israel. Sorry, just so I got an appeal from an organization called Young Israel. Kevin, say goodbye to Doctor Who. I'll probably say goodbye to Young Israel. No. And if it is, I'm like, okay then, right? And if it is and it's successful, I'm like, it's not for me. I can move on. The reason I start with it with Jodie is because everybody hated it, right? Even it doesn't matter how much you pretended people liked it, everybody hated it, right? Not many celebrities have messaged fans to make sure they're okay. I don't think this one did either, right? I don't think this one did either. Jodie is perfect fit for the role. I just don't think it happens. Following footsteps of Jodie and David making a great role model for the show. Fuck Capaldi, of course. And then she replied, by the way, that's so nice of you. Thank you. It was upsetting, but yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate you checking in with me and being so kind. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, isn't it? It's bullshit. It's okay. There will always be bad people, but we can't let them beat us. Love and hope and diversity is the core of how would you know what the core of anything is? You're 12 of Doctor Who, and I know you, Russell, and the rest of us will will do a fantastic job. We're looking after the show for you. Promise, glad you're okay. I don't think this is real. I think this is an example of mental illness, right? I think this is an example of mental illness. I think this is a desperate cry for validation. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I have no knowledge of what I'm saying other than I don't think Ncuti Gatwa sounds like a 14-year-old girl. I don't. And if that really is him, maybe it sounds like, or maybe this is not this is what normal people sound like nowadays, and I'm out of touch, right? I've covered all bases. I've been very, very fair. But I think this is bullshit, right? I think this is bullshit. Must entirely have a conversation back and forth all day. I'm pretty used to it. But of course, everybody laps it up, right? And look how she is in the comments. My original prediction was Ncuti would be as popular as David Tennant Tom Baker, but I think I was wrong. He's going to end up being the most popular doctor in history, not just because of incredible acting skills, but how much he cares about fans. I totally agree, says the 12-year-old. If his doctor is well written, then I totally believe Russell won't let us down. I think Ncuti is going to be a smash hit. I'm very excited to see him the 60th in the. I think she's a straight girl trying to convince herself she's gay. I think she's a straight girl trying to convince herself she's gay because I don't think she thinks she's hot enough. Okay, that's basically what I think is going on. Yeah, I'm okay. That's lovely. I hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, I'm very strong and brave. I was very stunning, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I know you are. Oh, you're so stunning. You're so brave. Oh. I'm telling my dad about this scenario. And again, I'm not. You know why I'm not telling my dad about the scenario? Because I'm 53 and my dad's dead. Cunt. Oh, because I'm a grown up. How old am I? 52. My dad's dead. And your dad said, how sweet Raj must be. Let's invite him for tea and crumpets, then shoot him in the head slowly, somehow. Okay. Well, that's just weird, okay? It's all weird. Nothing about this isn't weird. But look at her lap it up. Oh, well, you seem okay, darling. You seem okay. Oh, I hope you are. I hope you are. You're so stunning. And you're so brave. Oh, shoot, it's so stunning. Yeah, this is bonkers McBonkers, mate, right? Bonkers McBonkers. Meanwhile, we have this. Can we please have a new version of Doctor Who experience in this new era? Well, yeah, sure. Do you want Ncuti Gatwa sucking cock, or do you want Ncuti Gatwa? Well, do you want a Doctor Who experience? Right? Which one? Which one are you up for? We can go either way. I'd rather Ncuti Gatwa not sucking cock when we get the experience. I mean, it used to be awesome. I remember going to this. I went to it when I was in London, I think. Yeah. Oh, I saw this too. Yeah, no, this was awesome, right? It was before the fifth. Maybe I can't remember if they had that console. It's only had the I've seen this one before at Longley, the Five Doctors console. Few darling. Yeah, no, you can have it, but you can't have it with Ncuti Gatwa sucking a dick. So, what would you rather? I don't know. But it's Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.